How are we doing? How was the week? Wonderful. So, in spite of everything, we need to love, right? So we're going to show and tell God how much we love Him, how much we appreciate Him, and just give Him praise and set the atmosphere for the day to come, okay? Let's go. I love you, I love you, Lord, today, because you care for me in such a special way. That's why I praise you, I lift you up, and I magnify your name. That's why my heart is filled with praise. Oh, I love you, oh, I love you, I love you, Lord, today, because you care for me in such a special way. That's why I praise you, and I lift you up, and I magnify your name. That's why my heart is filled with praise. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, Lord, today, because you care for me in such a special way. That's why I praise you, I lift you up, and I magnify your name. That's why my heart is filled with praise. That's why my heart is filled with praise. That's why my heart is filled with praise.
Te amo, ya te mi amo, ani yo hevoka. I love you. The sounds are all as different as the land from which they came. And though the words are all unique, our hearts are still the same. Love in any language, straight from the heart, pulls us all together, never apart. And once we learn to speak it, all the world could hear. Love in any language, fluently spoken here. We teach the young our difference, yet look how we look the same. We love to laugh, to dream our dreams. We know the sting of pain. From Leningrad to Lexington, oh, the farmer loves his land. And daddies get all misty-eyed to give their daughters hands.
Love in any language, straight from the heart,
pulls us all together,
never apart. Love in any language, straight from the heart, pulls us all together, never apart. And once we learn to speak it, all the world would hear. Love in any language, fluently spoken here. Love in any language, fluently spoken here. Love in any language, fluently spoken here. Love in any language, fluently spoken here.
Yes, the call to worship. Love in every language is fluently spoken here. Let us take this moment as we turn within, shutting out the outer and connecting with our true self, our God self, the Christ within us. In this moment, we acknowledge that there is only one presence, one power in all the universe. We refer to that power as God. And because God is the ultimate, unlimited expression of love, we embody it in this moment. And we just say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And so it is. Our spiritual disciple for the month of October is Simon. The spiritual faculty is zeal. The color is orange. And we are wearing pink in honor of our adventures in faith, focus on relational. However, when we think of zeal, it is the intensity or enthusiasm. It is the inward fire of the soul that urges mankind forward, regardless of the intellectual mind of caution and conservatism. It is the urge behind all things, the affirmative impulse of existence. And we are so grateful for this power of zeal, which is a gift from God that motivates us to be alive, alert, and what? Enthusiastic. And so it is. The ministry of the month is the Evan W. Reed Empowerment Academy. It is our educational arm of Verity Centre, and it is named in the honor of the Reverend Evan W. Reed. As a teaching ministry, we offer classes, workshops, seminars, and special well-being sessions to enhance the quality of our spiritual and physical lives. Annual scholarships are also offered through this ministry, and classes are in session now, so please register. We are also excited to continue to bring awareness to you that we have launched a satellite. Our satellite is for the purpose of teaching, providing us with an opportunity to be not only here at this location, but at many other locations throughout the Toronto area. It provides us the opportunity to take in-person classes versus online. It provides us the opportunity to experience different workshops for better living as well. And we are grateful. It is honored the Department of the Evan W. Reed Empowerment Academy under the direction of Reverend N. McKnight, and the director of the academy is our online minister, the Reverend Sharon Medley. And so we send much love to all of our leadership, to our teachers that are involved, and of course to the students that attend. We had a workshop on yesterday that was just dynamic. And so I want you to know I got a new step and pep in my dating game, okay? The workshop was Awake and Be Ready to Date. And those who came out that joined us, they all walked away walking differently. I want you to know that. Our speaker today, the speaker for yesterday is our speaker today, and so you're gonna hear and learn more about him later in our service. But we're so excited. We are joyfully celebrating a remarkable milestone of 45 years of service to our spiritual community as we honor our past, which is the Reverend Rose Lester and the Reverend Evan W. Reed for their leadership and laying this foundation for each of us to be here today. We embrace the journey ahead. We invite you to join us in a year-long celebration of faith, love, unity, and much growth. For together we thrive in 2025 and beyond. Say that with me. Together we thrive in 2025 and beyond. It is my honor to bring to you our chairperson for today, Mr. Shimroy Parkinson.
Thank you, Rev. Good morning. My name is Shemroy Parkinson. We welcome you to our Adventures in Faith Relational Sunday experience here at Verity Centre for Better Living, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining us this day as we activate our Zeal faculty in building consciousness. We are a Bible-based New Thought Christian teaching ministry proudly affiliated with the Universal Foundation for Better Living, currently led by its president, the Reverend Dr. Sheila McKeithen. Our senior minister is the Reverend Lemetria D. Hall. If you are joining us for the first time, it is our pleasure to greet you in the spirit of love and hope that something said or done today will make a positive difference in your life. Please know that we accept you, respect you, and appreciate you. We believe that together, as we are building consciousness of thriving in purpose, power, and prosperity in 2025, we light the path for others to live a healthy, happy, peaceful, and prosperous life. Our vision is creating and maintaining a spiritual-based community that facilitates enlightenment, enrichment, and empowerment. Our mission is offering spiritual-based principles and techniques to those who are seeking to live healthier, happier, and more prosperous lives. Our motto is, at Verity Centre, we cultivate prayer, meditation, and silence, PMS, as pathways to peace, clarity, and oneness. Let us affirm the opening statement together, which will be on your screen. Together, please. We are one with God. We are one with all people. We are one with all life. We are one with the One. We are building consciousness of thriving in purpose, power, and prosperity in 2025, and so it is. Here are three of our statements of faith. We believe that rather than devoting the primary efforts to providing for the needy of the world, the time has come to make available to all people everywhere a teaching that will enable them to provide for themselves by learning to release the divine potential within them. We believe that the Universal Foundation for Better Living is a vehicle for the spreading of such a teaching. We believe that a mighty new wind is blowing. People everywhere are hungry for practical techniques that will show them how to fulfill the good desires of their hearts. We in the UFBL believe that we have these techniques, and we offer them to everyone without distinction, confident that with the help of the Holy Spirit, we can teach all who are willing to learn how to overcome whatever would keep them from their highest good. We believe in God. We believe in humanity. We believe in the Universal Foundation for Better Living. We believe in Verity Centre for better living. And so it is. Today's inspirational reading is found on page 83 of the Daily Inspiration for Better Living, published by the Universal Foundation for Better Living. It will be read by Josephine.
Good morning. Say a prayer. Prayer is a sacred time to commune with and share a conscious connection with the divine presence within. In the presence, we are truly seen, heard, and reassured that God is a very present help in times of need. The prayers from the Heart of Silence Unity booklet share empowering prayers for healing, forgiveness, peace, protection, and release. A prayer of healing affirms that health is our birthright and that any outward appearance of dis-ease can be reversed by pure energy of life. Speak words of life. Prayers of forgiveness clear misunderstandings and negative feelings so that love of self and others prevails. Speak words of forgiveness. The prayers of peace restore harmony to guide thoughts, words, and actions, and center one in awareness of God. Speak words of peace. The prayers of protection affirm that there is no need to fear, for we are guided, protected, and safe. God surrounds, protects, and indwells us. Speak words of protection. Let us open our minds and hearts to release all doubt and fear. Trust that each time you say a prayer, God has already answered it, and so it is. And the Lord granted his prayer. Genesis chapter 5, verse 21.
Thank you, Josephine. Please listen to the announcements. The daily Call to Love meditation continues from Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. The Zoom link is in the weekly Verity email and on the Verity website at veritycenter.org. To receive the phone and information, kindly email the office or leave a message at 416-240-1956. Join us each Sunday for a guided meditation from 10:35 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. Kindly send your prayer requests to admin@veritycenter.org. Adventures in Faith, being the beloved community, living the Good Samaritan spirit continues. Here are the lessons for November. Next Sunday, November 2nd, Justice is Spiritual, Transforming Society with Vision. The focus is social and the color is orange. Sunday, November 9th, Purpose in Motion, Doing the Work You Came to Do. The focus is vocational and the color is purple. Sunday, November 16th, Prosperity with Purpose, The Circulation of Good. The focus is financial and the color is green. Sunday, November 23rd, Embodying the Vision, Becoming the Message. And Sunday, November 30th, Sustaining the Beloved Community, From Moment to Movement. Anniversary Campaign 30 continues to the end of the year. The goal is $100,000 and more, and we are requesting that you donate $30 or in multiples of 30. Donations are accepted by cash, check, Interact, and e-transfer. The total to date is $41,600. We thank you for your donations. The Evan W. Reed Empowerment Academy's Journey to Spiritual Growth classes continue. The classes offered are as follows. Mondays, Bible 4. The book is Let There Be Light by Elizabeth Sand Turner. Wednesday mornings, Prosperous Living Today. The book is The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity by Catherine Ponder. And Thursdays, Basic Truth Principles 2. The book is Lessons in Truth by H. Emily Cady. All classes are on Zoom. The Monday and Thursday classes begin at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the Wednesday classes begin at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The registration fee is $35. Kindly register after the service today or by e-transfer sent to admin@veritycenter.org. You can also do so through the link in the weekly Verity email. Save the date, Verity. Verity's Christmas holiday market will be held after the service on Sunday, December 7th. There will be vendors selling items such as art, baked goods, jewelry, clothing, and much more. There are 4 tables left. Kindly contact Jean Titus or send an email to admin@veritycenter.org if you would like to reserve a table. It'll be a great day to complete your Christmas holiday shopping. I think you're going to like this next one. Daylight saving time ends on Sunday, November 2nd. That's next Sunday. Good news, you gain an hour of sleep as clocks and other timepieces go back 1 hour. Yeah, a round of applause for that. All right, this ends the announcements. And that's next week, by the way. Okay, the thought for the week is from Emmett Fox. Zeal is God's energy expressed as your motivation, lighting the path to greater joy and achievement. We will now have a duet, The Greatest Love of All, by Rudy Tomlinson and Camilla Johnston. Following the musical selection, we will hear an inspiring AIF testimony from David Lewis Perth.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children laughter remind us how we used to be.
Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone to fulfill my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live, 'cause I believe no matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. And I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Oh, learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. Yeah.
Oh,
And I found the greatest love of all inside of me.
the greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning
is the greatest love of all.
And if by chance you find the peace
That you've been dreaming of, leads you to a lonely place, find your strength in love.
Yes, give it up.
Good morning. So I've been asked to offer a bit of a testimonial and speak to this idea of the relational, which I think is sort of apt given a lot of where I think I've been at as of late. So I'll start with some shifts that have happened as of late for me. One is that I stepped away a couple of months ago from a job that I've been at for quite some time. Really good job, great benefits, wonderful job. But I often was sitting in this idea that I was missing something. In all of the things that I had acquired in that job, that there was something that was absent. And one of my close friends said to me recently, he's like, you've done so much school, but not enough practice. And so I moved into working in practice as a psychotherapist in the world. It has been an interesting last couple of months. Baptism by fire. I definitely feel like I'm in a classroom every day in front of my clients. And to me, I think that that's what this thing about being in relation and the relational is all about. Ultimately, we are all in this classroom together. I don't know, for folks who might not know, I studied A Course in Miracles. It was one of the things that I studied some time ago. And A Course in Miracles starts like this. This is A Course in Miracles. It is a required course. Only the time you take is voluntary. Free will does not mean that you can establish the curriculum. It means only that you can elect what you want to take at a given time. The course does not aim at teaching the meaning of love, for that is beyond what can be taught. It does aim, however, at removing the blocks to the awareness of love's presence, which is your natural inheritance. The opposite of love is fear. But what is all-encompassing can have no opposite. This course can therefore be summed up very simply in this way. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. So, most of what we do in our work is working with clients who are experiencing all kinds of disorder, dysfunction, and dis-ease. And one of the main sort of modalities that we use is this thing called dialectical behavioral therapy, DBT. Are folks familiar? Dialectical behavioral therapy. It's this practice that was developed by someone named Marsha Linehan some years ago. She was a patient who had all kinds of ailments and issues and found that the modalities that were used with her were not successful. And so she innovated on something called cognitive behavioral therapy, this kind of therapy that focuses on changing your experience through changing your mind. One of the things she found was, I'm having a very difficult time changing my mind when all of my feelings are out of whack. And so she developed this innovation called DBT, which focuses on shifting your emotional state as well as your thoughts and the way that you move in the world to have a different life outcome. And so what I've been finding in working with the clients that I've been working with these number of months is how much of the things that I am doing with them in this work I learned here at 16 and 17. The connections are profound. So, for example, like I said, Marsha Linehan came to this DBT through her own suffering. We know that Unity and UFBL was delivered and built on the ideas that were created from similar kinds of shifts in consciousness from its founders, Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, Emily Cady. This shifting of consciousness, this kingdom of God within, Both journeys move from fragmentation to wholeness, from psychological to spiritual awakening. This idea in DBT of the relational as sacred practice teaches that healing happens through connection. Skills like the interpersonal effectiveness, one of the terms we use in that therapy, help restore dignity and compassion in relationships. UFBL's Adventures in Faith defines the relational as harmony with God, self, and others, a field where divine love is expressed. Both DBT and the teachings here teach that transformation happens through relationships. In DBT, we use this concept of wise mind, this idea that there's a space between the rational and the emotional, and in between is this sweet spot called the wise mind. This is very similar to divine mind. This inner voice of balanced truth, this consciousness that is the Christ, this awareness of God within, it both leads us to that same sacred center. As I've said, A Course in Miracles also talks about this. Reframing healing as reframing your perception and transforming it through love. In DBT, it's called building a life worth living. Here at Unity and UFBL, we call it living in the kingdom. A Course in Miracles calls it taking the curriculum of love. All point to the same truth. When we live relationally, from divine mind, from Christ consciousness, we live love into the world. I've been on a journey on practicing what I've been studying for in my relationship. I've been engaged for the last year, and that's been a very interesting and also sometimes challenging experience. That's the dialectic, that two things can be true at the same time. Very hard and very necessary. So, I'm going to share some dialectics that I've been sitting in as I've moved my inward tussle to this outward hustle in my life. 1, things I need to learn. There are things, rather, that I need to learn, and there are things that I need to teach. 2, the things I need to learn, I can only learn through doing them. 3, the doing required for learning is hard, and it doesn't always feel good. 4, what doesn't feel good is still important, valuable, and necessary. 5, there are no grades in this classroom, but there very much is graduation. 6, the learning is not linear, but even the nonlinear definitely advances. This work that we're all doing, both in this space at Verity and in ourselves, and in the work that we do in the world, is that tussle, is that holding of two truths. The difficult, the hard, and the necessary. That we can talk about in theory all we want, but can only be understood and demonstrated in practice. And the practice is and has always been relationally. Our relationship with God, our relationship with ourselves, our relationship with others, and our relationship in the world. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God.
Thank you, David, for that testimony and preparing us as we hear the message through this great speaker. I could go on and read you a long list from his bio, but I choose not to do that today, if that's okay. I want to bring forth to you someone who has come to us by way of divine appointment. And it's our love, and the love expressing through him and his wife, that magnetize, I'm making up something right now, okay? But something that drew us together in connection of a relationship. And his dynamic presentation on yesterday in the workshop was just dynamic. For those that were here with us, just stand on your feet and let's give it up to Regi Rodgers. Come on up here. I want, because our two other great singers had to leave for another engagement, and so I'm going to invite Shemroy to come and stand for just a moment with us as you give us a few words from the greatest love of all.
Sing. Okay,
Yes.
sure. Okay. I got this. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. And I found the greatest love of all inside of me. All right.
Regi Rodgers.
I'm going to ask that if you all would just repeat after me, if you would. There's a mantra that I use everywhere I go, and I want you to get this mantra, but I really want you to listen to what this mantra says, because I believe that it's very powerful, it's very effective, but it's also, it will resonate with where you are in this day and time that we're in. So everybody, if you would just repeat after me, say, diversity embraced, is unity achieved. Unity achieved is a power released. A power released is a people changed. And a people changed is a world reached. Very powerful. Look at somebody and say, now come on, let's stay unified. I want to, first of all, thank Pastor Hall, Reverend Hall, who is such a dynamic person, very down to earth. You all are blessed to have her at the helm, leading this gathering of people. And sometimes we don't realize how blessed we are because we take for granted what's in our midst. But I want you to know you're really, really, really blessed. If you believe and know that you're blessed by having her as your leader, come on, let's give her a great big round of applause. I want to acknowledge my beautiful partner, who happens to be sitting right there on the front row. She's very quiet. She doesn't say a lot, but she's very observant. And so I want to thank her for making this trip with me. Yesterday, those of you who were at the workshop, I want to thank you for being a part of that workshop yesterday and coming out. You could have been anywhere on a Saturday, but you decided to be here and to share in the workshop. So again, we thank you. Your music department here is incredible. I want to thank all of you that are participating in the worship experience, the music department. Thank you so very much. Now, I had a bunch of notes that I was going to use. My computer's there, my laptop is there. But as I was sitting there, we're talking about love. I travel all over the country and teach on relationships and love. So if I needed a bunch of notes to do this, then I shouldn't be teaching on love. So this should be very easy for me, right? Very easy. Your scripture passage for today is actually found in the 13th chapter of John. It's verses 34 through 35. And in John chapter 13, 34 through 35, it reads as thus. It says, "A new command I give to thee, that you love one another even as I have loved you, so you love one another." He said, "By this shall all people know that you are my disciples, by the love that you show one to another." So we want to talk about, I know the theme is love in action, but I want to put a tag on that text, if you would allow me to. And the tag that I want to put on that text is, love is the power of community. Love is the power of community. When you really understand love, and you look at love in operation, you will soon discover that love is not just mere words, but love is action. Because our actions always speak louder than our words. I could say to my wife, as much as I love you, but if I don't show it, it really doesn't mean a whole lot. She wants to see something in action. So when we think about love, we understand that sometimes there is a dichotomy between like and love. Some people misconstrue like for love. Some people want to say they like you, but in essence, they don't really show how much they like you. Others will say they love you, but they never show love in action. So then, when we are placed on planet Earth, there are 3 phases that we go through. The first phase that we go through when we're placed here on planet Earth is what I would call the first story written is our like story. We have to determine, as I came into this place, and right now you are trying to figure out whether you like me or not. And let me show you guys how I operate, just so we're clear. The bigger your smiles are, the better I do. So if I'm doing a bad job, you look at your neighbor and tell them to smile. Okay. So there's a like story. A like story. A like story is when we determine whether or not we want to pursue or continue to get to know someone. That's a like story. Everybody say like story. Like story. You have to determine when you meet someone if you like them, but while you are determining whether or not you like them, there is what I also call a life story. But in your like story, you are now establishing some memories, some moments, some history. You are establishing some experiences, if you would. And so if you determine that you like that person, then it begins to progress or transition into what I like to say a love story. So when we understand that love and like both have 4 letters, but they're 2 totally different things altogether. I just wanted to see if you guys were paying attention on that. When we understand that love and like, they are similar, but they are two totally different things altogether, because love is an unconditional emotion. Everybody say, love is an unconditional emotion. Like is what I call a more watered down version of love. It's watered down. It doesn't have the depth. It doesn't have the totality of love. And so when you love someone, it means that you or that person becomes everything to you when you love someone. But when you like someone, it means that you're just simply happy being with that person. Are y'all with me? So then, love is, if we were to equate it to something, I would say love is like a virus. Why do I say love is like a virus? It just happens to anybody at any time. Because you're walking, you're liking, the like starts to progress. The moment it hits you, it's like, what just happened? Because it's like this virus, it just hits us. And so now when we talk about love, I feel like I'm so restricted here, because I like to walk when I talk. But for the sake of having this mic here, I'll just stay here, because I really want you to understand this love that the scripture is talking about, because it says, a new command that I give to you, that you love one another. I'm going to change that to a new commitment that I give to you. Thank you. All right, now I can be me. A new commitment that I give to you. Testing. Testing. Got a virus.
Testing.
All right, I'm coming right here and talk to you. So a new command I give to you, I'm going to change that to a new commitment. Everybody say a commitment. So the root word for commitment is to commit. If love becomes the power of the community, then we have to layer this. We're going to layer this because, first of all, we're going to start with the core. The core is what we see every day. The core is who we're familiar with. How can you say you love God when you don't love who you sit next to? How can you say you love God when you don't love those who you fellowship with, those who you worship with? So we're going to start with the core. Look at your neighbor and say, we're going to start right here. And look at your neighbor and say, I really love you. Now let me explain the depth of love, because it's so important. Now we understand the depth of love. You know, the Greeks taught love using 3 layers. The first layer that they taught love was what they called phileo. That's where we get brotherly love, sisterly affection. That's why phileo is the root word for Philadelphia. That's why Philadelphia is known as the city of brotherly love. So we have phileo. Everybody say phileo. That is what we call brotherly love, or we would say it's a sisterly affection. But then we have what we call eros. Everyone say eros. That's E-R-O-S. Eros. That's where we get our English word erotic. Or erotic. Who said that? She said erotic. She said, how do you know that? Eros. Everybody say eros. That's where we get our root word erotica. That's a touchy-feely type of love. Touchy-feely. But then we have what they considered the greatest love of all, which is, as y'all saying, the greatest love of all, which is Some people say agape and some people say agape. But it's agape. Agape is this unconditional love. You see, today's modern love comes with conditions. And so today's modern love is literally what we call a transaction. I love you because what you can do for me. That's not unconditional love. Unconditional love is you don't ever have to do anything in me, but because of what's in you, I've connected to it, and because of what's in me, and we connect, so I love you irregardless of what you do for me. That's real love. Everybody say, that's real love. So we have agape, an unconditional love. So when you understand then this love, then here's how this picture begins to look. We got the core. We got the church. But the core has all to do with you. Because it's going to be hard for you to love someone else if you don't love you. If you don't love you, it's going to be very, very hard to love somebody else. Say, I love me so much. Talk to yourself. Come on, say, I love me so much. You know why I love me so much? Because can't nobody beat me being me. And I love the way I walk. I love the way I talk. I love the way I just do me. And you got to love you. Because nobody can beat you being you. So we have the core. And then the core, now we have the church. I want to paint this picture. Can you imagine a church loving so much that every time we come in, we just love, 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 love. When I see you, I'm hugging you, and you're like, and they hug me too much. That's okay, because they love you. Love, love. You know what the world has been waiting to see? Love. The world has been waiting to see love in action. And not just mere words, but love in action. So now watch this. We got the core. Everybody say core. Core. We got the church. And then we got the community. When we love here, we love out there. When we love unconditionally in here, we love unconditionally out there. That's the power of the community, because it starts in the church. And then we have not just the church, not just the community, but then we have the city. Everything starts with this hub. Let me show you the epitome of unconditional love, and I'll wrap this up. Let me show you the epitome of unconditional love. John 3:16 says, God so loved the world. Were there conditions? He said, God so loved the world that just whoever just believed would not perish. But here's the belief. The belief is in what God has placed in you. Because greater is, where is he? So if that is within you is greater than anything that is around you, it should never matter of what's going on, because you still have the greater one to get you through anything that you will ever go through. Because watch this, the greater one is there for you to win. I gotta close. Love. What's the difference between love and like? Commitment. I'm going to let you teach this. You just. So a new commitment, I leave with you. that you love one another even as he has loved you. So I say, love one another. Why? By this shall all people know that you are my disciples. The word disciple comes from the word discipline. So when you understand this word discipline, it just simply means that, watch this, I have something in me that's so great that it really doesn't matter what's going on around me, because this Christ consciousness that exists within me has the potential to expand greater than anything that's going on around me. So this Christ consciousness that's inside of me begins to expand. It expands so much that I don't focus on what's going on around me. I focus on who I am, whose I am, where I'm going, and what I'm called to do. Are y'all with me? Lastly, this new command I leave to you, that you love one another, even as I have loved you. So I say, love one another, and by this shall all men know. That word know is a word of intimacy. It means, it's Mary who said, how can I have been pregnant when I have not known a man? It's what you lay down with, no. It's the truth that you lay down with that has the ability to impregnate something in you. So if that word no becomes a word of intimacy, then I leave this truth with you today. That you have an unconditional love, and this love now becomes love in action. And when this love becomes love in action, then this love now permeates into the community. It started in the core, running through the church, goes to the community, and then it goes to the city. People will start coming in. What? Signs shall follow them that believe. Signs follow them. Instead of you chasing, they're going to start chasing you. Okay, y'all taking too long. Come on this side. You're taking too long. I'm coming here. Instead of you chasing, it will begin to chase you down. All because of one word. Everybody say, love. That's it. Love is so powerful. Look at your neighbor and say, I love you. All right, that's the easy part. That's the easy part. Here it is. Here it is. That's the easy part. Here it is. Show it. Show it. Don't just talk it. Show it. That's love in action. Love becomes the power of community. Come on, let's everybody put those hands together.
When I start to cry, it was never for long, 'cause I know God's love still lives on. And it'll be exactly like it was, 'cause I believe in the power of love. Woo!
All right. Always with me, I can feel the power overflowing. I can always tell love for me is the best thing now. It's something that I know so well. God, you're with me in every minute of every hour. Feel the power of love, the love within me. Just take me higher and feel the fire of the power of love. Did you know that your feelings show? You thought your love was locked up inside, but when your senses start to overload, love is something you should never hide. You got to believe in love, a feeling that's next to none. Can't stop till we are one. With the power of love, tell everyone to try. I promise you'll reach the sky. One thing what we can't deny is the power of love.
So close your eyes, you can feel it coming straight from above. It's the power of love. You can't deny it, so don't even try it. Let the feeling sweep you off your feet.
You got to believe in love, a feeling that's next to none.
Come on.
When we are one,
It's the power.
with the power of love.
One, two, try. The promise you'll reach the sky. One thing that we can deny. It's the power of love. One more time, you got to believe
In love, a feeling that's next to none.
Can't stop until
we are one.
It's the power.
With the power of love.
Tell everyone to try. The promise will reach the sky. One thing that we cannot deny.
It's the power of love.
Woo!
Woo! Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. I'm standing here now and I'm feeling it, and I want to say, I got the power. All right. It's the power of love. Say that with me. I got the power. It's the power of love. All right. We want to give it up first for our speaker. Thank you so much for setting the atmosphere, that we understood the core, the church, the community, as we are walking in love in the city. Hello? Yes. And we are expressing the love. So we are so grateful for that. And voices of praise. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are love in action. Hello? Amen. Love in action expressing up in here, and we are so grateful, so grateful. It is now time for the giving of our tithes and offerings. However you've come to give to this ministry, we say thank you, thank you, thank you in advance. I want you to hold in your consciousness. Close your eyes just for a moment. I invite you with me to just close your eyes in this moment. And that thermometer that we see that is going up to 100,000 or more, let's see it moving. Hold that in your mind. See it moving. Send the power of love out into the universe and see it moving. And now let us give thanks. Thank you, God. And it is so. And so there are many ways that you could give to this ministry. You could send it by way of e-transfer to admin@veritycenter.org. You could use our mobile apps, Titherly or Canada Help. You could also place your offering on your way out We know that you will remember in the basket that is in the rear of the sanctuary. And we just say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I invite you to affirm our offering blessing together as we hold in consciousness. Remember, I said I am one that teaches that we attract by right of consciousness. And so let us affirm this together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. All is well, and so it is. And it is so. I hope you feel that with me. I would love to, at this time, acknowledge our visitors that are visiting us for the very first time. We just ask you to stand on your feet and allow this love in action to greet all of you. Just please stand. Please stand. Remain standing if you're here for the very first time. I saw Mom standing up over here on my left. She's been here many times, but she's feeling this love that she feels like. Just remain standing. We're going to show you how we love you in action, okay? This is how we do it. Together, please. We love you, we bless you, and we thank God for you. We know that the love that you feel here will draw you back with us again. So we say thank you, and thank you. And our ushers have visitors packages for you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. At this time, because I mentioned earlier that we are celebrating all year long, acknowledging many of those who contribute to this ministry. And we have a very special acknowledgement of 2 members today. And it is quite amazing that the 2 of them are not in our physical presence. One may be watching online. She is in Jacksonville, Florida. And the other one is on a special call to serve today in the community. And so I want to acknowledge Renee Richards Carter and Akira Smith. I want everybody to stand on your feet and just give them a hand. They are 2 behind-the-scene, dedicated, committed individuals working, and you probably have no idea what they're doing, okay? I don't know if you didn't know that Renee Richards, every week, she's in Florida, is committed to making sure that the e-blast gets out. That's our newsletter. Every week, and many of you probably didn't even know that, right? And so we are acknowledging her for her gift, her talent that she gives to that e-blast newsletter. Akira Smith, without no prompting or anything, every week she is checking our website to make sure that it's updated. Multimedia reminded me today to say, well, she's part of the multimedia ministry. Everybody thinks she's part of the choir, right? Well, she's part of the multimedia ministry as well. And so we just want to say thanks to the 2 of them. So on the count of 3, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and I want you to shout out, thanks, Renee and Akira. You got that? Yeah. Because we want both of them to hear us, okay? Love in action, Red, okay? So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Renee and Akira. Woohoo! You may be seated, and thank you so much for standing on their behalf. I have a couple of reminders. One reminder is that on Sunday, November the 16th, after service, we will have our annual Time Tithers celebration. And we are so excited about this year. Maybe it's just me all by myself, but I know you guys are excited just as I am, because we get to acknowledge our volunteer of the year, known as my one and only. Okay. Woo! I'm excited. Kay Cyrus, we will be honoring you on Sunday, November 16th, as the volunteer of the year. I am so excited about that. And so please join us. Those online, if you could be here with us on Sunday, November 16th, as we celebrate each other, the beloved community. All of you are my one and only. She's just my one and only with a capital O. Okay? But all of you are my one and only as well. And I'm just so grateful. And so we will be celebrating her. And there's more news to come from the satellite. I don't have the good news right this moment with me, but I will be sharing that with you, where you will be able to be in a workshop in person again or in class. So that's more information coming forth from that. And I believe these are all my announcements, correct? My one and only with a capital O. She keeps me on my toes. Thank you so much. Let us all stand. As we prepare to close out with our closing affirmation, I want to acknowledge about our speaker today. You heard him say Philly, right? Well, he's by way of Philadelphia to Las Vegas. I didn't get a chance to go over that bio, but he also has appeared on many television shows, radio shows, has a podcast, and I could go on and on and on. I just want to thank you for bringing the energy with you and your wife of love in here today. Thank you once again. I'm in a new relationship. So I have a new brother from Las Vegas. I have a sister in Las Vegas. Now I have a brother and my sister-in-law as well in Las Vegas. So I am grateful for this new relationship. Our closing affirmation is on the screen. Let us all take a look at it and let us all express it together in words. Together, please. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. Wherever I am, God is. And so it is. Please remain standing as Voices and Praise closes us out, because we know that we are all one. Yes.
Okay, we know this. I want you to put your hands together and sing with us right now. We all are one. We are the same person. I'll be you, you be me. Come on. We all are one. Same universal world. I'll be you. That's all we do it today. Say we all are one. We are the same person. I'll be you, you be me. We all are one. Same universal world. I'll be you. Turn to your neighbor and sing. We all are one. We are the same person. I'll be you, you be me. We all are one. Same universal world. I'll be you, you be me.